What's up guys, new merch right now, go check it out, destmerch.com. You can get the fabulous Captain Desta shark design in all sorts of colors, and the new limited edition Captain Desta mug, so go check it out, destmerch.com. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to another Captain Desta's Q&A. Sorry, if I seem like I have a raspy throat today, it's because I was just proving a point. That point being, anything you say can sound cool as long as you sing it to Dragula by Rob Zombie. No, I'm serious, check this out.
Mini golf is fun, tromboning in the sun, guzzling turkey. That guy's got a gun. Burn this sandwich and lick a woman's molar and kick a small baby in the head. Snort some Jack Daniels and sniff a helicopter and twist Brian Cranston till he's dead.
Right? No, Destry, that was horrible. What are you doing? I don't know. This is what I do with my time off, okay? Just don't make fun of me. Normal people have friends and things that they do. I sit here and I make stupid songs, okay? But anyways, yes, welcome back to another Captain Desta's Q&A. And keeping with tradition, this is actually the third Q&A that I've had you guys name the title of. So what did you guys decide to name the title today? Well, if my rules of the one that gets the most thumbs up is going to be the title was the actual rules, the title would be Destery glues his own nutsack to the roof of his car out of spite. Guys, are you trying to get me demonetized? You know what'd be funny is if Destery never got a paycheck again. Why don't you go lick your mom's tit? I'm sick of it. So instead, I'm choosing the runner-up title, which is Destery gives his fans their ice cream with extra sprinkles. Haha, I love this one because it's never gonna happen. But yes, if you'd like to leave a title suggestion for the next Q&A, make sure to leave those in the comments down below. And the one that gets the most thumbs up most of the time will be the next video's title. I'm gonna propose a challenge for you guys. Make it something nice, okay? You don't have to be nice to me, but just make it nice. Destery sucks, but everyone else is really cool. See, that's an acceptable one, all right? But yes, let's get into the questions so I can go on not answering a single one of them seriously. So starting with the first one, Alexandra Howerter asks, why the hair though? And then a crying laughing emoji. Wow, my confidence is just so good today. So I don't normally drink, but I've recently picked up an alcohol addiction. Thanks, guys. Well, Alexandra, to answer your question, mainly just because it makes me happy. What? Your hair makes you happy? The way you like try to dress and look? What? No, it does, okay? Like, I just don't want to look and act like f***ing everyone else, so I just try to do something weird and different, okay? Like, if it was my choice to have a goddamn bowl cut, I would have a goddamn bowl cut, okay? You know, when I had short hair, we can all remember what the f*** that looked like, and I'm not doing that, guys. For the sake of your f***ing eyeballs, I'm not gonna do short hair again, okay? If I do, it probably means that I've given up on life. I'm just saying. But yes, hopefully that answers that question. But I think just generally, you don't try to make your look or try to conform your look to anyone's standards or like how they think you should look. I think if you just constantly are just who you want to be, who you want to look like go for it. If you want to look like a f***ing anime character, then just do it. Like, there's nothing stopping you, okay? Your parents or whatever, they can eat the lowest part of my chode if they're gonna try to stop you, okay? You can tell them that too. Allison Roldan asks, what artists or bands are your inspiration for your music? I have a lot. Lately, I think I've taken the most inspiration from like bands like M83. The Strokes actually inspired I'll Be Waiting For You, which I still think y'all are sleeping on. Like, that's one of my favorite songs that I've done. Yeah, I don't know. A lot of different inspiration, I guess. But I think that's why music is such a beautiful medium, is because you can be inspired by one specific thing, but a lot of what music is being inspired by all of the different kind of genres. Thank you, Allison, for your question. Marissa asks, do you have any fun stories from your trip to New York City? Why, yes, I do. And thank you for asking. So if you don't know, I actually recently took a trip to New York with my mom, who brought me out because it was my birthday and she wanted to bring me to the Moulin Rouge Broadway show, since that's my favorite movie ever. By the way, that movie is the best thing in the entire world, so if you haven't seen it, change that right now. The Broadway show, however, it was still very, very good. I will say that I didn't cry once in the thing, and if you know me and my history for Moulin Rouge, I cry like a fucking bitch anytime I watch that movie. So that aside though, probably the fucking funniest story about being in New York City was my mom hasn't ever been in a big city before. So like I have before, because I lived in Orlando. You know, Portland isn't really huge or anything like that, but it's a big enough city. Been to LA, you know, but my mom has never like experienced what a big city is like. And if you've ever been in a big city, there's almost like a code or like a mannerism that you have to like adhere by. And because my mom hadn't ever been to a city, she didn't have a fucking single clue about that. So it's just really funny to watch like different things kind of happen that like I didn't realize I had to tell her. For example, if you've ever seen like a homeless person on the street, you know, not just don't look at them, right? Like just look off to the side, look to the ground, look like up in the sky, just do not look at them. And it doesn't only apply to just homeless people. You know, this applies to people that want something from you, which if you've ever been to New York City, everyone wants something from you. So here my mom was walking down the street being stopped every 5 seconds because she was just, you know, looking at people. And I finally had to tell her, I'm like, Mom, you don't look at them. And she's like, what? That just seems rude. I'm like, Mom, no, it's the code, okay? You just can't look at them. But other than that, it was really cool. And I super enjoyed being in New York City. Definitely like a totally different lifestyle than what I'm used to, but it was fun. Got to see the top of the Rockefeller Center, got to see the Empire State Building, saw my first ever NHL game, which that was really cool. One thing that really confused me about New York though, is that every place claims to have like the best pizza in all of New York. So finding the best pizza in all of New York was like impossible, obviously. Like we went into this place called 99-cent Pizza like at 2 in the morning. And they had like this big sign that said like best pizza in New York. So here we were thinking like, ooh, this is gonna be dope. We walk in and it's like, excuse me, sir, hi, I think I got the wrong pizza.
What do you want?
I want a pepperoni, and I seem to have gotten rat turds in what seems to be one of your chest hairs.
You know what?
Do I want one of your chest hairs on my pizza? No, I do not.
Okay, no refund.
The other problem that I have with being in New York is that I have seen like 1,400 movies in my day, and you'd be surprised how many movies actually take place in New York. So instead of like enjoying the sights and be like, oh wow, that's pretty, I'm like, oh hey, that's where Percy Jackson saw his dad outside of this museum. Or like, oh hey, that bull actually comes alive in the Sorcerer's Apprentice. Oh, that park right there, that's where Morgana is raised in that same movie. Ooh, that battery building right there, that's actually where the Men in Black live. Ooh, Central Park, yeah, this is actually where little Nicky falls asleep and where Santa's sleigh breaks down in the movie Elf. The whole time, that's what I was doing. But yes, had a lot of fun. Miriam asked, are you happy with the things that you've accomplished since you started your YouTube channel? By the way, big fan, been watching you since you've been fetus Destery with braces. Anything new you want to bring this year? You know what, no, I'm not happy about a single thing that I've ever accomplished on YouTube, and I'm gonna quit tomorrow. So it's a blessing, guys. You never have to see this haircut again. No, obviously, I'm super proud of everything that I've made on YouTube, and that's actually a question that I get a lot is like, what are you the most proud of, or like what are you the least proud of too? The way that I think about it is like, I make these videos for myself. It's almost like a creative outlet and a way for me to talk, but not to people because people suck. I mean, let's not dance around the subject. People fucking suck. So yeah, since I've started YouTube, that's kind of like what it started out as, was just sort of like almost a video diary, like just a way for me to be creative and get my creative thoughts out into the world in a way that I felt was healthy for me. So on that note, I think like everything that I make, I'm proud of. Like I wouldn't put out something that I myself wouldn't enjoy. But as far as what I think I'm the most proud of, probably still Spooky Man, just because that was such a huge collaborative effort of a lot of different people. And I think like that one really proved not only to myself, but also to like everyone else that I am capable of more than just sitting here making fucking poop jokes. I think what it proved really without a shadow of a doubt to myself is that I do have an eye and a passion for directing, and definitely made a lot of friends as well. So I'm very grateful for all of the opportunities that I've had on YouTube. As far as what I want to bring this year though, obviously really excited to work on more music. What the news, of course, I am actually rebranding that right now so it'll look different and kind of feel different in the future. I did a video a little bit ago breaking down every Legend of Zelda game, and I actually had a lot of fun with that. It was probably the most amount of time I've just spent on one video, and I really enjoyed doing that. So I'll probably, you know, try to do a little bit different series here and there. Okay. I don't know, I kind of just want to like branch out and try different things, because I don't want to just be the guy on the internet that's known for talking about women putting things in their pussy, you know what I mean? Like I don't want someone to recognize me on the street like, oh hey, aren't you that guy that tells people not to put things in their pussy? Yeah, that's me. That's so funny, oh my god. You mind if we take a picture? Okay, on 3, say vagina! Vagina! I wanna fucking die. So yes, basically I think I want to just like try new things this year, experiment a little bit. I wanna do the good old college girl experimentation, you know what I mean? My YouTube channel is now entering its college years, and it's down to do some nasty. What? I don't know. Okay, anyways, next question. DJ Jenks asks, sorry, I just really like your name. DJ Jenks! Hey, Des, do you play on an adult league hockey team or are you just free skate with all the gear on? Wow, I feel so called out right now. So yeah, I'm training to hopefully be on like a sort of non-professional hockey league. Beer leagues is what they're called. Right now, I think I just really suck. Every time I go to like one of those, what they're called stick times, which sounds really gross. Like I'm fully aware that stick time sounds like something fishy, something's going on there. There's just like fucking really buff Russian dudes on the ice that are just slamming like 60, 70 mile per hour slap shots just at my fucking head. Like not intentionally, obviously, but like there's just certain things that like I was never taught. So I'm just kind of like one of those guys that when I go out on the ice and I'm practicing that shit, like I'm in the corner just kind of like diddling around, you know? So bottom line, I really hope that one day I am good enough to actually try out for something like that. But right now I'm just a fucking lowly peasant piece of crap. Kristen asked, what is your favorite part about making YouTube videos and what is your least favorite? Least favorite, definitely editing. Holy fuck. Ah! The thing with editing is like it's fun because it's cool to see like all of your hard work actually coming together and culminating and you're like, wow, this actually turned out really good. Or, you know, in the case of most of my videos, wow, this turned out really mediocre. But my God, like I think the fucking biggest problem about me editing is that my computer is fucking ancient. And it's a Mac. Like, don't make fun of me in the comments for having a Mac computer. I see you right now writing that comment. Don't do it. Don't do it. Just don't do it. Like, I literally got gray hairs the last time I edited that Zelda video, and it was just not good. Like, I was so fucking stressed out, and I just really need to not be editing as much as I have been. And actually, I can't answer what the best part about making a video is because I think, like, I enjoy every aspect except for the editing aspect of it. Like, I enjoyed writing them. I enjoy filming them. I enjoy seeing people's reaction after it's actually up, but editing, man, like holy God. I would rather jam a fucking Blu-ray copy of Spider-Man Far From Home in my anus than edit another video. But yes, thank you, Kristen, for your question. Aesthetics asks, do you ever use the items that Adam and Eve give to you? Well, here's the thing. I keep all of the things that they send me, but I don't use them. Like, I just have a huge fucking like trunk in my bedroom now that's just full of sex toys. To the untrained eye, they come over like, whoa, this guy's prepared, man. Like, this guy has a lot. But if you know me, then it's like, Destery, why do you have all these things if you never use them? Destery, you kind of need to have sex toys there, bud. But you know, maybe one day. So who am I kidding? That's never gonna happen. Tessa asks, do you think that you and Shane will do a conspiracy video or maybe a documentary together? Very good question. And actually, yes, I would love to do that. That seems like a lot of fun. But one thing that I've actually been working on for like the past year is a movie script for The Spooky Man. And I have never written something for screen, so it's kind of like a daunting task in and of itself. But my hope is that when I get done with this script, I can like pitch it to Shane and say like, hey man, I just finished this project. Would you want to be involved in it? And then for him to say, absolutely not, really no. But no, I think that Shane has expressed actual interest in wanting to direct stuff, and I think that if I present something that is worthy of him putting his name on, I think that is a potential something that could happen in the future. I don't want to jinx it though, so you know, cross your fingers this much, and also if you can cross your toes for me and your balls. You don't cross your balls? Bro, everyone that I know crosses their balls. It's the only way to be lucky, okay? Logan asks, if you never started YouTube, what do you think, you'll be doing RN? No, if I wasn't doing YouTube though, I have no fucking idea. Like, I have thought about this many times. I can't do manual labor, that's for damn sure. Like, do you see these? This is like the opposite of a gun. This is terrible. I struggle to carry cat food up my stairs into my apartment. I'm not exactly the smartest cookie in the batch of cookies, so I probably wouldn't be like a fucking doctor or anything like that. I have very bad social anxiety, so I probably couldn't work anywhere where I had to be social. I have small pee-pee, so I definitely couldn't be doing porn. And I look like this, so I probably couldn't just have a job anywhere because people would be like, get that guy out of here. So to answer your question, I probably would be blowing a guy in the street right now. $10 sucky. You want sucky? $10. Why do I have an accent? I don't know. Okay, anyways. Maple Paw 3 asks, do you eat ass? No, I don't. I think that eating donkeys is not recommended. Don't do it. These are the jokes that get you to 1 million subscribers. No, but yes, I do. Okay, anyways, next question. Jennifer S asks, why are you still single, or are you still single? Well, Jennifer, I have what's called mental illnesses. So I tend to kind of repel people that would be interested in me. So yes, I am still single, and that probably is going to remain the same for many years to come. Thanks for your question. Looney Boone asks, no, I thought it was just one singular boob. Boobs or butts? You know, I have answered this question many times before on these Q&A videos, but sorry, I'm mentally 12. Anyways, I have recently found out why it is that I like butts. Are you ready for this? No. Well, too bad, because here it comes. I have realized that the reason I actually prefer butts over boobs is because it actually takes work to get a really nice butt. There's no work that goes into just having boobs, you know what I mean? The way that I was thinking about it is it's almost the same reason that like a girl will like a guy with just like really ripped abs and like the whole, you know, not this. You know, the reason that I think girls like seeing guys that are just super ripped is because it takes work, and girls almost like make this mental connection of like, oh, well, if he cares that much about his body and he's that disciplined to achieve that, then he probably is disciplined and ambitious in other aspects of his life. Hopefully that makes sense and I just don't sound like a rambling lunatic. Ahoy, it's Ted asks, are you still working on your board game? I would like to know more about that. Why, yes, Ted, I am still working on my board game. It's just a very slow crawl to get to the finish line. So basically for the last 2 to 3 years, I've been putting my own money forth into this thing and in getting fantastic art from a couple of amazing artists that I follow. But I'm not made of money, so it kind of came to a halt and we had to stop for a little bit. But if you are interested in actually kind of backing this project and stuff, I have a board game tier on my Patreon. But yes, I have no idea really when I'm gonna get done with this thing. It's kind of another one of those passion projects that it just kind of is a slow crawl for me, but yes, thank you for showing interest in that. Creative Hands asks, yo, Destery, here's a weird one. What's the worst public bathroom experience you've ever had? Oh my God. If you're eating something, I'm gonna recommend you put it down and just don't eat it, okay? Because spoiler alert, we're gonna be talking about shit. My worst bathroom experience was actually pretty recently, and it was when my friend Leighton and I went to a place called Mod Pizza, and I found out the hard way that I am lactose intolerant. As like about 10 minutes later, I was like fucking just, ow. So where was I when all of this terrible gut bubbling shit was happening? Walmart. Where else? Where all of the terrible experiences happen, am I right? While I was in Walmart, I was really contemplating to myself, like, am I really about to go to a bathroom in Walmart? And at this point, I couldn't, like, you know, just keep it in. There's no way I could have made it back home. Would have just straight up crapped myself. So I chose the lesser of two evils, and I went to the bathroom in Walmart. And here's the thing, I'm not a silent shitter. The thing about public bathrooms is like there's stalls on either side of you, and this public bathroom just so happened to have like a guy in this one, a guy in this one, and so here I am in the middle fucking stall, just trying my absolute damnedest to try to make my not sound like the most disgusting bubbly crap you've ever heard. I told you to put your food down. It's not my problem that you're throwing up right now. And long story short, I couldn't make it quiet. So like here I was like really trying to like, you know, like do the super clench where I'm just like, it's fine. And fucking it just came storming out of me like lava. I was so embarrassed, and like the guys in the stalls next to me probably were just they were just chuckling. They're like, oh, look at this guy. He can't silently. Fucking idiot. I wanted to like almost apologize to him, you know, like had no idea who the guys in the next stalls next to me were, but I want to be like, hey man, I'm really sorry about what you just had to experience. Yeah, and as if that wasn't the worst case scenario for how that day turned out, they also didn't have any toilet paper left over. So what I had to do was wait until the two dudes on either side of me were gone, and then do one of those like awkward fucking like waddles to the next stall over with my pants down. So it was like, oh, it was just the worst experience. 0 out of 10. Do not recommend shitting in a Walmart, guys. Anyways, guys, that is going to do it for this episode of Captain Desta's Q&A. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to give it a like. Also, subscribe to the channel. Let me know what you think about these in the comments down below. If you'd like to leave me questions, make sure to do that at my Twitter and my Instagram. Anyways, guys, I've got to go make more stupid Rob Zombie songs, so I'll see you later. Hopefully you have a fantastic rest of your day. I love you all, and fair winds.
Now that everyone's gone, you all want to see my ass? Okay.